Welcome to Connected Cultures. I'm Kenzie Adams.
And I'm Trinity Pete. Today we're taking you to Germany.
Say, what do you know about Germany?
I know about World War II, but I asked our fellow mountaineers what they knew about the European nation.
Let's see how well they know Germany.
All right, I'm Davis with Connected Cultures, and this is
Omar.
Hi, I'm Trinity, and today I'm here with
Presley, Tori,
Brady,
Madison,
Jessica,
Dalton,
I'm JT,
Skylar,
Kiana,
Connor,
April,
Jacene,
Asher.
All right, I'm going to ask you some questions about Germany.
All right, cool.
All right, so what colors are on the German flag?
Okay, black, yellow, and red.
Do you know what colors are on the German flag?
I do not. Ooh. Not confidently, no.
I want to say black, red, and orange.
Close.
Yellow, black, and red.
Correct.
black, red, and yellow.
Correct.
Would you like to guess?
No. Black, yellow, and red.
black, red, and gold.
Black, yellow, and red.
There, yeah.
Oh my gosh. Black, yellow, red.
Does it have green in it?
It does not.
I have no clue. Yellow? Yeah, yellow and black, I think.
One other color.
Yellow, black.
Black, yellow, and red.
Correct. Do you have any fun facts that you know about Germany?
Spreche Deutsch.
What'd you say?
I can speak German.
You can speak German. Give us a sentence.
Ich bin ein Nullmann.
I don't know. Part of my family is from Germany, but I don't know that much about Germany.
I'd like to go there one day.
I have a friend who used to live there, but that's it.
They party hard.
They do?
Yeah, my cousin studied there abroad, and can I mention this on TV?
Just like all the stuff we learned in school about the Holocaust and stuff.
Do you know anything about Germany?
I researched World War II a bit, so that's the most that I know about it. But I know that their economy is pretty decent, and the Autobahn.
If I'm not mistaken, they're Europe's leader in renewable energy. That's pretty cool.
What else do you know about Germany?
Nothing.
Nothing?
Nothing.
Not even the Autobahn?
What?
I know that it's in Europe.
My friend lives in the Netherlands, so I've been to the Netherlands. I've been to Germany, but only briefly.
It's called Deutschland.
Does Germany have any beaches?
No. Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Does Germany have any beaches?
It does not. It's landlocked, I believe.
Does Germany have beaches?
Yes,
Where?
the northern coast.
Yes, I would hope, maybe.
No.
Yeah, they actually do.
I think so. I'm not sure if it's touching water.
I'd assume so. They have coastline.
Does Germany have beaches?
What? I mean, probably. I don't know.
I want to say yes.
I assume so.
No, it's a landlocked.
It must, right?
What is the capital of Germany?
Berlin.
Ooh. I don't know.
Berlin.
I have no idea.
It's Berlin.
Berlin?
What is the capital of Germany?
Nuremberg.
Munich.
Berlin.
So I always get thrown. No, it's Berlin. I mean, I always think it's somewhat like Munich, but it's Berlin.
Berlin. What is the capital of Germany?
I don't know.
Would you like to take a guess?
Yes. No. No.
Do you know how many breweries are in Germany?
Thousands, I'm sure.
I'm sure a lot.
Probably too many to count.
Yeah, I'd say that's a good number.
At least 2,000.
Probably not that many. I feel like this is a trick question.
50?
A lot. Are we in like hundreds range?
500.
A lot.
Can you give me a number?
More than 5.
Over 1,200.
So I was right.
Correct.
Okay.
Ooh, how many breweries are in Germany? Let's see. I'm gonna say 56,000.
All right, let's set the record straight.
So Germany is actually a fairly modern concept. For centuries, the world was divided into kingdoms and duchies, some larger than others.
The area that defines Germany today was once part of the Roman Empire before transitioning into the Holy Roman Empire in the 800s. The area was referred to as Deutschland before the Romans called it Germany.
They actually still call it Deutschland in Germany. You can see that evidence on their license plates.
The current flag of Germany was first seen back in the 1850s when Europe was the site of multiple revolutions against monarchical rule, especially after the fall of the Holy Roman Empire.
And so the meaning of these colors reflects this, out of the blackness of servitude, through the bloody battles, to the golden light of freedom.
Berlin is Germany's capital and largest city, and also the largest city in the EU with 3.7 million residents. It's been a political capital for over 600 years across various regimes. When Germany was split after World War II, both East and West shared Berlin despite the city being very much in East Germany. That's why the Berlin Wall and famous airlift were created.
Despite what you may believe, the Autobahn does still have speed limits. It has an advisory speed of 81 miles an hour.
There are plenty of sections without speed limits, but these roads have been designed and built for higher speeds. The word itself refers to the whole road system, similar to US interstates. Fast driving is still the #1 factor in road fatalities and collisions.
Beaches, yes, Germany does have a coastline.
Denmark sits on the peninsula just north of Germany and interrupts the coastline briefly.
Now, beer plays a very important role in German culture.
Oktoberfest is held each year for nearly 2 weeks. During the event, only beer produced within city limits with a minimum alcohol content may be enjoyed.
There are over 1,200 breweries with over 5,000 brands.
I hear about the Holy Roman Empire in history class all the time.
I didn't realize it was pretty much modern Germany.
When we come back, Dr. Moser and Dr. Hellenbrand tell us about why they love teaching German here at App State.
Good afternoon, and thank you for joining us.
This is the Appalachian Weekly News.
I'm outside the courthouse where a Watauga High School student is on trial.
The App State men's basketball team started their title defense tomorrow night.
Be sure to catch new editions of the Appalachian Weekly News live at 12 p.m. every Friday to stay up to date on the latest news from campus and the community. See us on watchapptv.com, SkyBest Channel 20 and 1020, and Charter Spectrum Channel 198.
Hi, neighbor.
I'm Ryan Perone.
And I'm Elena Jones.
Join us every Tuesday at 10 a.m. as we explore the events, organizations, and people that make the High Country so special.
You can tune in on Channel 198 for Spectrum customers, Channel 20 or 1020 for SkyBest customers, or Channel 23-3 on campus.
Also, make sure to follow us at Instagram at hi_neighborapptv for up-to-date coverage of events happening and student-made content. Until then,
bye neighbor.
Guys, we need to film a promo. Does anyone have any ideas?
Jack Black gave me a magic sack with a photograph from that song by Nickelback.
Okay, I got one, guys. What do you call a snail on a ship?
I hope you explode. Tell the camera when the show is.
Up Late App State on App TV at 9 p.m. every Sunday or so. They'll take me like they took Abe if you don't watch.
Welcome back to Connected Cultures.
Kenzie, are you taking any foreign languages this semester?
No.
Well, German could be a fun one.
I'm a little dyslexic, so I don't know about that. Up next, Dr. Moser and Dr. Hellenbrand tell us why they're teaching German here at App State.
Hi, I'm Beverly Moser, and I've been at Appalachian teaching German here for 25 years this year, which is hard to believe since I don't feel that old.
I'm Alexandra Hellenbrand. I am a professor of German and Global Studies.
My last name is Moser, and that's a German name. All of my ancestors came from Germany and Austria. At the beginning of the First World War, it became very bad to be German, and so everybody made their kids not speak German at home. And so German was lost to my family. And I always thought that was kind of a shame, you know, because I had relatives who kind of sort of knew a little bit of German, but I never knew German.
I started German first, and I liked the words, I liked the sounds, I liked how it connected me to my family.
If you love a language and you learn to speak it and you have a second culture, then you also have the choice of working in two cultures. And that never, ever is boring.
I think I've come to see learning a foreign language, for me it was fun, for me it was a puzzle, for me it was a way of putting new thoughts together and learning new music and learning new history. That was me sort of growing into it as a student.
I think the thing that's really important for American students to understand when they learn German, or any language really, is that there are going to be developmental fits and starts. You know, you're going to experience, from the very beginning, you're going to learn a ton, and then after a while, it's really pretty challenging to see the progress that you're making. And I think it's really important that we remember that we are a nation of immigrants. We are a nation that is built on migration, and that migration is a human phenomenon all over the world, and that there are positive solutions to that, that people choose to find a life that works best for them, where they feel safe, and then they become contributing members to society by working.
Learn German because German is a good language to learn, and I also think that learning German in the United States, German instructors in the United States, elementary school, middle school, high school, higher ed, we are all really well networked.
So I feel like, you know, even if a student never does more in a second language, that's a really important thing to learn as part of their education. And I feel that that's something that just doesn't get talked about very much.
Special thanks to Liam Dunman, Grace Geiger, and Julie Salvatierra.
They interviewed Doctors Moser and Hellenbrand for their video one class, Com 2416.
They did an amazing job.
You know what? I think I'd like to take German with them next semester.
You should. Thankfully, the professors were kind enough to give the Connected crew a quick lesson.
I promise we tried our best, but we'll be back after the break.
Guys, we need to film a promo. Does anyone have any ideas?
Jack Black gave me a magic sack with a photograph from that song by Nickelback.
Okay, I got one, guys. What do you call a snail on a ship?
I hope you explode. Tell the camera when the show is.
Up Late App State on App TV at 9 p.m. every Sunday or so. They'll take me like they took Abe if you don't watch.
Do you like video game news and entertainment? Well, App TV's original gaming news channel Pixel Peek is back for our 8th season. Every other week we discuss news stories, give a game review, display gameplay, and more. Be sure to check out our new season bi-weekly on Thursdays at 3 on WatchAppTV.com, SkyBest Channel 20 and 1020, Spectrum Channel 198, or on App State's Campus Television Channel 23.3. Thanks for stopping by, and we hope to see you next time on Pixel Peek.
Good afternoon, and thank you for joining us.
This is the Appalachian Weekly News.
I'm outside the courthouse where a Watauga High School student is on trial.
The App State men's basketball team started their title defense tomorrow night.
Be sure to catch new editions of the Appalachian Weekly News live at 12 p.m. every Friday to stay up to date on the latest news from campus and the community. See us on WatchAppTV.com, SkyBest Channel 20 and 1020, and Charter Spectrum Channel 198.
Welcome back to Connected Cultures.
A few of us at the Connected crew got a quick lesson on the German language.
Yeah, let's see how well we did.
I'm Davis Taylor.
I'm Trinity Pete.
And I'm Janet Kugliari, and today we are learning German with
Beverly Moser
and Alexandra Hellenbrand.
One of the things I always think about, and it's very different from America in some ways in how we build our cities, is that when you arrive in Germany, you notice that people build cities sort of together, and there's always a place that you can go out from your little town or your city and walk through green space. And another thing that I really noticed about Germany is just overall, not just the connection of nature and people and green space, but also just sustainable lifestyles, which is something that I feel like Appalachian students would find interesting, right? And what that means is, you know, you can do a lot on your bike, you can do a lot with public transportation, so we're going to teach you some words about that so you can say those things. And then people live in a sustainable way, right? So anyway, are you ready to try to learn some German words?
Let's do it.
Let's do it. Okay. So we thought we'd start you out with a few that are just easy, and then you can probably tell what they mean too, just so you feel confident. So the first word is recyceln. Can you say that?
Recycle.
Right. Now I bet you know what that is, right? Because it's a cognate. For example, this is Altglas. Okay. Altglas. Okay, good.
Oh, say it again. Altglas.
Altglas. Right, that's very good. So this would be Verpackung, right? It's plastic, but this would come into the trash category of Verpackung. Right. And we recycle these in my household. But in Germany, you can also recycle even this. And in fact, you must, because it's a law. Wertstoff.
Wertstoff.
Right. So you can see Wertstoff.
It looks like, sounds like, stuff. It's stuff.
It's
stuff. And Wert is something, it's worth something. So it's stuff that's worth something.
If you're visiting someone in a house, one of the first things you need to ask, because rules change across different states of Germany, is you have to ask about die Mülltrennung. Can you say that? Die Mülltrennung. Right. Which of course means the separation of trash, right? If you want to be a good guest and a nice guest, separation of trash. You have to separate your trash the right way, and it's a little bit interesting because in each state there are some different things that you do. What do you think Altpapier is? Altpapier. Papier? Paper, right. Yep.
I thought it was too easy.
So now we thought we'd move on to a few longer words. So, you know, hold on tight because we're going to teach you some more. This is a super important word, die Nachhaltigkeit. So can we say that?
Die Nachhaltigkeit.
Right. Nachhaltig means sustainable, so die Nachhaltigkeit.
So this halt here, this halten, is our hold word. It's you're holding on to something, right? You can make it sustainable. You can hold on to it into the future. Or that's how I like it.
So we thought you might want to learn how to say der Nachhaltigkeitsansatz.
Der Nachhaltigkeitsansatz.
Okay. We're going to have to say that one again.
Yeah.
So this whole word together means your approach to sustainability. Okay, and that's what a company would have, right? So this word that we said we would teach you about the Throwaway Society, that's die Wegwerfgesellschaft, right? So can you say that now? You know, that makes you sad because it's a little harder to say, right? So you just have to say that 3 times fast. But in Germany, like if you're buying a product, you will often think about die Wartungsfreundlichkeit. In other words, the reparability of the products you buy. So you might buy a more expensive dishwasher that doesn't have to be repaired very often, or if you do want to repair it, there's actually somebody who can repair it, right? Because it's a German dishwasher, we've never had any trouble with it at all. Because it's wartungsfreundlich. So you want to try to say this now, die Wartungsfreundlichkeit.
Die Wartungsfreundlichkeit.
And this is going to be a little harder because we have a new letter that you haven't maybe learned, and that's the This is the word for public transportation. Öffentliche Verkehrsmittel. So let's start with öffentlich. Öffentlich. Yeah. Okay.
Try that letter one more time. Öffentlich.
Okay, cool. And so, you know, that can be a bus, a tram, a train, fast train, Schnellbahn, subway, U-Bahn, which is Untergrundbahn. I had some friends visiting from Germany, and one of my friends wrote and said, well, we're going to arrive at the airport in Charlotte. How do we get to Boone using public transportation? And I just cracked up and I said, well, we come in our cars and pick you up, right?
But most kids, when they're going to school, take public transportation.
Which is just so different from anything that we would ever think of. So thanks for sitting with us here a little bit and learning about some things in our culture that we just really love, as you can probably tell.
Thank you guys.
Yes, thank you so much. We really enjoyed it.
Well done.
Wartungsfreundlichkeit. Wartungsfreundlichkeit. Okay, maybe we need to take another class.
Definitely. When we come back, Seth is going to cook up one of the professor's favorite German dishes.
Hi, neighbor.
I'm Ryan Perone.
And I'm Elena Jones.
Join us every Tuesday at 10 a.m. as we explore the events, organizations, and people that make the High Country so special.
You can tune in on Channel 198 for Spectrum customers, Channel 20 or 1020 for SkyBest customers, or Channel 23-3 on campus.
Also, make sure to follow us at Instagram at hi_neighbor_app.tv for up-to-date coverage of events happening and student-made content. Until then,
bye neighbor.
The football season's over, but we are far from done. With basketball picking up and March Madness right around the corner, catch all your App State national sports news on Charter Cable Channel 198 and on YouTube at App TV. Let's have a great year and roll Nears.
Thank you for joining us.
This is the Appalachian Weekly News.
I'm outside the courthouse where a Watauga high school student is on trial.
The App State men's basketball team started their title defense tomorrow night.
Be sure to catch new editions of the Appalachian Weekly News live at 12 p.m. every Friday to stay up to date on the latest news from campus and the community. See us on watchapptv.com, SkyBest Channel 20 and 1020, and Charter Spectrum Channel 198.
Welcome back to Connected Cultures. We just got a quick German lesson from professors here at App State.
That was a lot of fun. They told us one of their favorite German dishes is Käsespätzle.
Yeah, that's a tricky one. Let's see how Seth's doing in the kitchen.
Hi, and welcome back to Connected Cultures. My name is Seth Peterson, and today we're going to be making some Käsespätzle. Käsespätzle is made in Germany and its neighboring countries such as Austria and Liechtenstein. It's essentially German mac and cheese, which sounds really, really good. So enough about the origins. Let's make it. But before we do, I'm about to tell you the ingredients.
The ingredients needed for this recipe include 200 grams of flour, 3 eggs, a 1/4 teaspoon of salt, 20 grams of butter, a 1/4 cup of onions diced, and a 1/2 cup of your choice of shredded cheese. Start off by putting 50 milliliters of water in a big bowl along with your eggs, flour, and your salt. Fill your pot with water at the halfway point with the intent to boil.
The stream's really slow, so I guess we'll wait for a minute. I wish I had fun facts about Germany. Okay, we're good. Now time to put it on the thing. That bad boy on high. I think they want a little bit.
Stir your ingredients until you get a doughy mixture. And be sure to have a friend help out if your arm gets too tired. The sticky dough you see here means that it needs more flour. We'll get to that in a second. Dice your onions. Lay more flour on your cutting board so we can get that noodle consistency we're looking for with your dough. Once your dough starts looking like noodles, add them to your boiling hot water. Cook them for 2 minutes or until you're satisfied.
Rory's been, right, we just need to saute them real quick.
Add butter to a heated frying pan, followed by your diced onions.
What's awesome is this.
You can either strain your noodles or use a pasta ladle to get your dry noodles into the frying pan and stir. Once everything is cooked, transfer everything to a cooking dish. Top your dish off with the shredded cheese.
More grilled corn dogs. Ooh, I bet a grilled corn dog would be good. See,
And put into the oven at 350 degrees for 30 minutes.
Like, I opened the oven, I was like,
ooh, goodness.
It is recommended to serve your Käsespätzle with a cold German beer.
How is it?
yes! That's it.
Hell yeah. Brave New World. Recommend it.
Very good, actually. I like it over 1984.
Facts.
It's pretty good. Brave New World.
Pretty solid.
Oh yeah?
Mm-hmm.
You like?
Mm-hmm.
What was that? Seal of approval?
Cool. Connor's making me put stuff in his sink. That's not a good host. Good lordy, that was so delicious. We didn't have much to film because by the time we thought about actually filming us eating, we were already done, so sorry about that, but it was really, really good. Personal favorite of mine. German mac and cheese, who would have thought? Anyways, this has been Seth Peterson with Connected Cultures signing off. Have a wonderful day.
Thanks, Seth. That didn't look too difficult. I'll have to make some Käsespätzle.
I'm definitely going to need another lesson.
Thanks again for tuning in to Connected Cultures.
Catch us Friday at 10 a.m. for new episodes.
I'm Trinity Pete.
And I'm Kenzie Adams. Bye.
Let's see how well they know Germany.
Listen, I am from a very deep southern state. I'm just kidding.
I am as well.
North Carolina.
I'm from North Carolina.
It's called Burlington.
Welcome to Connected Cultures. Today we're talking about Germany.
Today we're going to talk about Burlington, North Carolina.
Say that word again. Nachhaltigkeit.
One more time.
Nachhaltigkeit. Well done.
Also, I am not on the road. I have been in the NC 105 lot this whole time. Not even pressing the gas because I don't need to. It's the illusion. It's for TV.
Welcome back to Connected Cultures.